I could go back and talk to the person who first landed in the States, the one who only knew how to say yes, no, and thank you, I don't think they would believe where we are right now. Looking back at where it all started just hits different. Navigating a whole new language, building a life from scratch, and even picking myself back up after getting laid off to finally finding my footing again. Sitting in this quiet space today, I can officially say I'm just really proud of myself. I actually don't mind coming to the office on Fridays because it's usually pretty quiet here. I work a hybrid schedule, which is really nice. The main reason that I'm here today is because I have a lot of printing to do, and doing it in person is just so much easier than doing it remotely. By the way, hi, I'm Tyler. I'm a Thai guy living in the US. I'm a graphic designer. I love sharing parts of my life, my experience, and how I just navigate life as best as I can. So welcome. I will try to switch between Thai and English so my Thai friends can also understand as well. ฮัลโหลเพื่อนๆเราชื่อไทเลอร์นะครับเราเป็นคนไทยที่อยู่อเมริกามา15ปีละทำงานเป็นกราฟิกดีไซเนอร์ก็อยากมาแชร์ประสบการณ์มาแชร์ชีวิตให้เพื่อนๆทุกคน Welcome นะครับ I have had a lot of questions on my TikTok from my Thai friends just asking how I got this job, what school did I go to, what major, so I wanted to create this video to answer that question. Hopefully you can hear me because I am actually in the middle of printing and I have this huge printer that it's pretty loud. I do have the Insta360 Mic Pro and you can see I have my baby on the little thingy. I guess might as well just test out the camera next to a really loud printer as it's printing. I have a bachelor in fine arts with a concentration in graphic design and I went to Kennesaw State University. I enjoyed most of my classes that were major related. I graduated in 6 years because I actually had to pay out of pocket for most of it, so it took me a little longer. เรามีปริญญาตรีเนาะ Bachelor ใน Fine Arts แล้วก็ Concentration ใน Graphic Design เราไปเรียนที่ Kennesaw State University เราก็ enjoy คลาสส่วนใหญ่ของเราแบบที่มันเกี่ยวกับ major ของเราอะเนาะ And what I do now, I'm a graphic designer for a real estate brokerage. I have been working here for about 2 years and a half. I actually started on March 4th, which is my husband's birthday, so it's really easy for me to remember. Before I got this job, I was a graphic designer for a wedding stationer, so I did like invitations, save the dates and whatnot. That was fun, but I got laid off. เราเป็น graphic designer ให้กับบริษัทมสังหาศิลครับมสังหาศิลครับลืมจำไม่ได้ว่าพูดว่าอะไร real estate เนาะที่เขาขายบ้านนะเราทำงานมาที่นี่ประมาณ2 ปีครึ่งแล้วก่อนหน้านี้ที่เราจะได้งานอันนี้มาเราเป็นกราฟิกดีไซเนอร์ให้บริษัทที่ทำงานแต่งงานพวก invitation save the date อะไรแบบเนี้ยสนุกดีนะแต่คือโดนไล่ออกไม่แน่ใจว่าภาษาไทยเรียกว่าไล่ออกหรือเปล่าคือเขาจ่ายเงินเราไม่ได้แล้วเพราะว่าช่วงนั้นมันไม่ได้ยุ่งแล้วบริษัทก็ไม่ได้มี income เยอะใช่ไหมเขาก็เลยต้อง lay off คนหลายคนแล้วเราก็เป็นหนึ่งในนั้นด้วย So during college I interned with the wedding stationer company and that's how I got the job. I was there for I think almost a year. ตอนที่เราเรียนมหาลัยเราไป intern ที่บริษัทแต่งงานอันนี้เนาะเราก็เลยได้ที่ทำงานอันนั้นมาทำมาประมาณปีหนึ่ง So how did I find this job? I actually found this job on Indeed. If you don't know what Indeed is, it's pretty much a website where you can find jobs.คำถามคือหางานอันนี้ได้ที่ไหนเราหางานใน Indeed เป็นเว็บไซต์ที่คนจะเข้าไปหางานเข้าไปโพสต์งานอะไรประมาณนี้ Wait, I never show you guys my outfit. This is the outfit of the day. Oops. I usually try harder on Monday because I actually have to go to the bigger office, but Friday, since I have to do a lot of moving, I go with comfort.And this is the outfit อันนี้ก็คือ outfit ในวันนี้นะคะวันจันทร์นะเราต้องไปออฟฟิศที่มันใหญ่กว่านี้เราก็จะพยายามแต่งตัวให้มันดีขึ้นแต่วันศุกร์มันชิลๆแล้วเราต้องแบบ move เยอะต้องเดินเยอะเพราะเรามา print อะไรอย่างงี้ใช่ปะก็เลือกที่จะแต่งตัวสบายไว้ก่อน These shoes just save the outfit like they just make my outfit look a little bit more business casual. I had a late morning so I didn't have much of a breakfast. What you saw was some of the thing I had to print and pretty much print everything you see on the wall right here. So that's gonna take me some time, but I'm starving. Let's go get poke bowl. As you can see, I am sitting in my car eating lunch. It's my favorite thing to do when I'm in the office. I just don't like talking to people when I'm eating. I love me a good poke bowl, and it's a reward coming to the office on Friday, getting to eat this because it is a little pricey, but it's really good, so it's okay, it's worth it. So let's talk about the process after I submitted my application. I think I got an email back from HR in less than a week, and my sister is already a realtor for the company, so I used her as a reference. I don't know if that did anything. Of course, I had to submit my portfolio, and I just sent them my website, and I got an email back asking to set up a first round of interview, and that was with HR. In this round, I'm not gonna bore you too much because I think the first round was the most boring one. She was just asking me if I was okay with the posted salary and the hours and the commute, and of course I was, because I got laid off and I needed a new job. So yeah. Second round was interesting because I was interviewed by a director of marketing. She was also a manager. She was asking me a lot of the way I work, if I would be able to work under pressure. I was like, how much pressure would it be? Like, it's real estate, but oh boy, let me tell you, everyone is under pressure selling houses with the market nowadays. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot to be speaking in Thai, and I already forgot what I'd said, so I'm sorry to Thai friend. And oops, there's a person next to me, and this is really awkward to film, but you know what, whatever. People are gonna judge, let them judge. Second round, I was a little stressed because I guess I wasn't sure what kind of questions they were gonna ask me. The second round came in, I wanna say 4 or 5 days after the first round, and it took about 2 to 3 days to get my third round of interview with the VP of marketing. The first one was over the phone, the second one was over Zoom, and the third one was in person. I was so nervous for the third one. I think it's because like I was talking to someone higher up. Like, I never worked with the VP. I didn't have a VP. This is my first like corporate job, so that was a little intimidating. The VP was asking me like personal questions, what I stand for, like what kind of company I was looking for, and why I picked the company, if I had any questions about salary or PTO or anything like that. And of course, you should always negotiate. I played my part a little bit. Hey, I had another job lined up, you know, with a little bit higher offer. If you really want me, you should match that, and it happened. I did have an interview with another company. It wasn't really what I was looking for. I was looking for somewhere I could grow. The other job interview was back in the wedding industry, and I was kind of over that. So yeah, after the third round, it took about 4 or 5 days for the VP to call me back to offer me the job, and I got the salary that I wanted. That's how the interview process went. I am gonna go enjoy my lunch before I head back to work. I am now home. I left work before 5 because I can always work from home. As you can see, it is storming, so I think I got home at the perfect timing. ถึงบ้านแล้วนะครับทุกคน กลับบ้านก่อน 5 โมงวันนี้เพราะว่าเรา work from home แบบตอนไหนก็ได้ถ้าเราไม่ต้องมีงาน print ที่มันเยอะเนาะ อย่างที่เห็นเลยคือฝนตกหนักมากก็กลับบ้านมา perfect timing พอดีเพราะว่า ไม่นั้นเปียก Anyway, I am home now, but I am not quite done with work. I do have a few things to design. It is Friday here. It has been been such a long week. My husband and I are actually pet sittings for our friends. They live in East Atlanta and there is a zoo of Atlanta. I don't remember the last time I went to the zoo. It has to be more than 15 years. So I am super excited to go to the zoo for the first time in so long. And of course, I'm gonna bring y'all with me. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what we get into. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I hope you get something useful out of this. If you got laid off like I did, just keep going. Things will get better. Be kind, be nice to people. You don't know what anyone is going through. I'll see you next time. Bye.